And last but certainly not least, Peter Shoemaker and Sue Wishnow. Please sit at the podium.
Good evening. I met my 1986 classmate and 35-year friend, Sue Dreier Wishnow, in the first class of the first day of school, freshman year. It was French 101, a required class that met 5 days a week at 8:30 a.m. Now, for us hard-charging recent high school grads, that seemed like a great idea, but not so much when we arrived at school and realized that college hours are a bit different than high school hours. Sue's been co-president of the amazing class of 1986 for over 12 years. She's just starting her third term as our co-president. Under her leadership, our class has set all sorts of participation and fundraising records for reunions. Those records have exponentially reverberating effects on all the Penn classes that follow because they throw down the gauntlet of exceptionalism and show other classes where the high bar actually is and what they have to do to reach it. This is not Sue's first time up here at the podium. Under her co-leadership, our class president, she's been up here to receive the Class Award of Merit for Excellence, not once, but twice. She's also volunteered for Penn in 3 different countries, Great Britain, Canada, and the US, in a variety of roles. I could go on and on about her contributions, but I think her citation says it best. You lead by example in supporting the Penn Fund. Your shining influence raises the bar for excellence and alumni engagement. In gratitude for all you have done for Penn, locally, globally, and personally, in anticipation of what you will accomplish next, Penn Alumni is delighted to award you the Alumni Award of Merit for 2017. So a round of applause for a person who bleeds red and blue, Sue Dreier Wishnow.
Thank you, Peter. As Peter mentioned, we've known each other for about 35 years or so. So when he called to tell me about this honor, I did not react with any proper politically correct filters. I believe I said something like, "What? Are you sure? You mean that award that I've watched other people, those alumni that are so incredibly committed, those people? They're so impressive." Twice, as you've heard, my co-president David Blatt and I have represented our great class of 1986 for the class award, and yes, that's a shameless plug, I see you there. But I've always been in awe of the individual recipients. They have had illustrious careers, are intensely committed to Penn, have changed lives here and in the world, and tonight I'm filled with intense gratitude and perhaps maybe still a little shock that I share this stage with them and want to convey my overwhelming gratitude for this award. To the others on stage tonight, congratulations and thank you for what you do for this place that we all love so dearly. Penn is one of the most loved and special places in my life. Every single time I step onto campus, including this morning, I feel myself breathe in deeply and float down Locust Walk, so comfortable and at home in the warmth that was one of the most influential forces on my younger self and is equally welcoming and relevant in my life today. Of course, I received a world-class education here, but the most intense connection to me is to the people. The friends I made back in the day, some are here tonight, the alumni friends across all classes that I've met by staying as an active alum, and the people who have committed their careers to being part of Penn's incredibly talented alumni relations team. Special shout out to Hoops, Elise, Lisbeth, and Colleen, who over many years of commitment and friendship have led us each to make our classes strong, connected, and proud. Add to all this the joy and pride of being a Penn sister, my brother's here tonight, being a Penn parent of an alum. Our son graduated about a year and a half ago, and to my niece, Allie, who is a freshman and here tonight, I could really burst. But the biggest thank you goes to my husband, David, who definitely has been to many more Penn events in several countries and cities everywhere we've lived that he could ever imagine when we got married 27 years ago. So thank you very much.
And that brings us to the conclusion of the awards presentation. Thank you and congratulations to all of our honorees and to everyone for coming to this celebration. And now I ask you to please stand and join me in singing the Red and Blue, after which we will go to the Annenberg lobby for dinner and dessert.